Good day, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Soul Leader. I am the Soul Leader. I have a video that I want to talk about. I had some thoughts last night. I was watching a show on MPT, right? Um, and on the show there was a man who he spoke to fish. He was a fisherman. He actually put down his 9 to 5 to become a fisherman, and this made me think about Peter and being a fisher of nets, right? This is a real life Peter. I'm not even gonna call him Peter because he probably story, but it's just the whole fishing part. That's the only reason why I'm talking about Peter. Okay, I'm not saying that this man was actually Peter. His story's a little different. Um, but people trusted in this man to purchase fish, right? This man was like a fish whisperer, right? And they trusted him because most of the time, I guess, buying fish, they noticed that buying the fish sometimes it wasn't pleasant. So they knew someone that could pick out the right fish. And this man literally would talk to the fish. This is all on camera. It was all proven, right? If a fish was stressed, it would lose its flavor. Um, and so when I think about when the man said if the fish was stressed, then it would lose its flavor, it makes me think about the saying when they say that we are what we eat. And when we do eat, we get now meats and stuff from the markets. We don't know how these animals are being killed. We don't know if that animal felt fear, whatever emotion that animal was feeling. We are eating that. So, um, when I think about he did a method that caused the fish not to lose its flavor by sticking it with a long syringe that looked like a wire and a surgical wire. Like, I forgot what he called it. But when they would catch certain fish and fish that he wanted to, he knew was good and he wanted to buy and sell and prepare for whoever his customers is, he would stick it in the fish really fast, and it would like to keep the fish from feeling any pain or misery, because he said if that fish felt anything and knew that it was dying instantly, that fish would become no good. They said because once that fish have and be aware that it's dying, anything can happen and it affects the flavor. Okay. So when it affects the flavor, that's kind of like how our temple is affected when we are stressed, when we are upset, when we are depressed and stuff. So it's the way that he says that the fish flavor would be no good. It's kind of like our shell. It would be no good if we continue to allow ourselves to be stressed and depressed and low in thinking. Like when we feel stress, pain, guilt, the burdens, the worry, the sorrow, unhappiness, fear, grief, hate, etc. All of these things poison our temple. It poisons our minds. It changes our body chemistry. So he says that there is more fish in the sea than in many of us. And yes, that is true. I wrote that, put that in another video about there's more fish in the sea. And when he refers to fish, but I'm referring to people, meaning like sometimes how we don't like rejection and don't want to let people go, but we should allow people to have that free will to go and make their own choices because they can make their own bed and lay in it. You don't have to lay in the bed that you didn't make. So it's like to allow them to go so that new people can come into your life because there's millions and billions of people here. You should not be caught up on one. You should not even make one your idol. You should not even give anyone your power because that person will become your master. You'll become a slave to that master, and you should not become a slave. You only have one master, one creator, one potter. Okay? People get rid of the fish because they are hard to clean. And when they said that the fish were hard to clean, it's like say it was a stingray or something. Stingrays are hard to clean. They're not really as marketable as, let's say, a, a kingfish or something like that. Whatever fish people eat. I don't know. I'm not materialistic. And when I think about the fish being hard to clean, I think about people when people feel like it's too much work to walk closer to God, or it's too much work to do the right thing. It's too much work to apologize. Oh, it's too much work to even go to work. It's too much work to do the work. That's how people think. And then it's like, but they trust in them. They trust in the guy to buy and clean and sell the fish, right? You know, and they can vouch for the flavor. They actually had people talk about how they appreciate how the guy take his time to get the fish, because it's all about the way that he does it. It's all about the way that he nurtures his fish. He said, imagine a fish that is used to 23-degree weather get put in 20-degree water. Imagine a fish that is used to 20-degree weather but gets put in, water, but gets put in 20-degree water with many other fish. The temperature changes and it gets stressed. It may not perform or have vitality. Vitality equals endurance. We eat to live, not live to eat, right? The man is all about endurance and vitality. He looks for things that has life in it. We are no good if we don't have any life in us. We are no good if we don't speak life into each other or over each other. You get what I'm saying? And in order for him to find a fish that has vitality, he fishes for himself. You have to go searching for the knowledge yourself. You cannot wait on your preacher. You cannot wait on your aunt. You cannot wait on traditions and religion. You have to get out here and get to know spirituality for yourself. Read the Bible for yourself. Open up any book of knowledge to get to know for yourself, to be the judge for yourself, to get that relationship for yourself. You cannot come to the Lord through other people. You have to come on your own. And he fishes for himself. He get close up and personal and dives deep, like the page, um, Infinite Waters, diving deep. That's what it made me think of when I wrote the word diving deep. I think about his page, diving deep, to go within. He dives deep, literally down in the ocean, and he go within. He go down in the waters and get his fish so that he can buy and sell the right fish with the right vitality to the right customer, so they can get the good flavor, the actual flavor, and not any stress flavor. Like, the Lord gets his best from us when we choose him, not when we go get in the watered down word. You know, he carefully clean the fish. He nurtures. Like, carefully cleaning is like to nurture yourself. And he sell it to the buyer. He renews it. He takes the unwanted fish, he makes it clean, he makes it new, and he sells it. He renews them. A fish that's overlooked and deemed hard to clean, the black sheep, you know, it's a way of life and for fun, hoping it helps someone. He does this from the kindness of his heart. He doesn't does do this for recognition, even though what he does is helping people to eat clean, helping people to eat fresh. Even if it does help only one person, he has done his part. These are his own words. This is his gift to Mother Earth, and a gift, he has this purpose. Are you in your purpose? What is your gift? Give it and keep giving if that is your gift, to keep giving. So I wanted to elaborate a little bit why I said all that and compared the fish to people, was because it was the nature of that program. That program was very uplifting, and was able to see through that program, though it was talking about fish, which is also life. There are fish in the sea. The Lord created the fish too. He created those waters, right? He also created people. And when I think about that and the lesson in that, it was a word in that, and I had to really write that down and record that. And I pray that you actually caught on to what I was saying and understanding what I was saying. I pray that it moves you. Um, so with that being said, beautiful souls, I'm going to end this video on that note. Let me help you, and together we can help one another. I hope that you are a fisher of nets. I hope that you are able to see who you are. You are able to dive deep inside of you. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next video, beautiful souls. Till next time.